Happy New Year! Start off like that, eh?
Happy New Year, Bahamas. Happy New Year.
So my name is Yami Swain, and I am here with my guy Jason, and we are at what is this called? The West End.
Pineyard Rush.
It's the Pineyard Rush Part One.
Yeah, part one. Part one.
Yes, we are in West
In
End,
the West, where it
and
all started, eh?
that's where it all started. Back in time, so I can let Jason take the lead on this since he have a little bit more expertise.
I see why
You
you
know what I
put me
mean?
on the spot like that.
You know what I mean?
We
You know what I
just
mean?
rolling, we just rolling. We can ride, we can roll with this.
Definitely,
But
definitely.
yeah, that's where it all started. This is where it all used to be back in the day. You know, when we used to be out here at 4 in the morning. So we just trying to get, I guess we're getting back to our roots.
Yes.
Say back to culture, trying to get something back started up. Yeah, guys, we want to apologize for the noise in the background, but that's the opening ceremony.
Yes,
that's
opening
going
ceremony is
on
happening.
while we speak. So we do apologize if you get a little bit of feedback. We'll try to just bear with us until we then do our thing. You know, we like to talk.
Yeah.
We like to
We can
come
keep
and-
it talking, keep it coming. But the opening ceremony is going on right now, so if you're on your way, if you're still in the Freeport area, you still have time to make it down to West End before the first group comes out of the gates. So the opening ceremony is going on right now. This is a lot more people than I expected.
Yeah, I mean, I expect more.
Yeah, I mean for this time.
So this time,
Right.
yeah. But see, I know the excitement. See, this
Right,
is jump,
right.
you know, right?
Okay.
And then the people trying to get back like how we used to have it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like the excitement of 3 a.m. in the morning.
Right,
You know,
right.
This takes back nostalgic. It's
Yes.
nostalgic. You know, when I was a kid and we'd be up in hotel, excited, you know, waiting for the ride to come bring us down.
Right.
You got your cup of cocoa, your tea, or whatever it is, just to try to wake you up, you
Uh-huh.
know. And then we get down here, and the weather's pretty nice, but sometimes it used to be cold, you know.
Okay, it used to be
All that-
sticky.
All that used to be feeding the
Okay.
feeling, but I knew people would show up and show out for this. I'm not surprised because we love our jungle.
Yes.
And then we looking for something to do here in Grand Bahama.
Right.
So hats off to the committees who decided to bring this show back on the road
Yes.
and the West. I really applaud them for this effort. It's a human effort, and I am excited about this, Yamis.
I am as well. I am as well. Big ups to the Royal Bahamas Police Force making their presence very well
Yes.
known, very visible
Yes.
out there,
Yes.
very safe, family friendly. I see some vendors out there selling different things from toys to food to drinks. So it's a vibe.
Yes,
I gotta admit, this is a little vibe.
Real vibe.
You know, I done had my little New Year's Eve dinner, pop my
yeah.
champagne, change into my next clothes, and
Yes, yes.
I can get used to
We
this.
can close the year out right. you know?
Right.
And then go on, right?
Yeah.
But we're bringing it in right.
Yes,
Let me put it like
we
that.
bringing
We
in
then-
2025.
Yes, that's right. We
with
didn't
some
give up.
culture.
We done started off with God, and now we can, move into our little culture. you know?
Yes.
So we just trying to fill this space until these groups started.
Yeah, I
But
can see
guys-
one group already. Look like they're forming on the road
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
all the
yeah,
way
yeah,
to the
guys.
end. So hopefully we can get some action. What are you expecting from the groups? Let's get into
Yes. The groups now, I know this can be, they come in. This
Yeah.
Dragon Rice, they want to show you all what they got in store for you for New
Right.
Year's.
Right.
So when this thing kick off, this can be a real showdown, yeah.
that.
This can be a
Definitely,
real
definitely.
showdown. Now,
I expecting to see a lot more in terms of costumes. I don't want to just see, I feel
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
a group really able to pull off costumes on everybody with such a nice nail biter amount of time, that'd be pretty impressive,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of costumes, choreography, and sound, of course. And you won't really have no buildings. That's the funny thing about out there. You
No.
against the water.
but the thing is, Shamis, I don't think there's no costume in tonight.
Okay.
I think tonight they said it was more or less like a people rush. So it's like
the
music
Okay.
and choreography for the night.
Okay,
So that's
choreography.
right. So that's what I mean. They could correct me if I'm wrong, but I
Right.
think that's what it's about. This is like the people's rush.
Yeah.
Now the groups will be competing, but it's more or less I think for brag rights. So
Okay.
it's the
So
warm-up.
that's the confusion with it right now. People don't know if like this is a full on Junkanoo parade or if it's more like how Gumbe usually is be, where you have
Yeah.
the sound and the choreography
Yes.
and the groups wearing whether it's shirts,
Yes,
paraphernalia
yes.
representing whatever
That's,
group they're with.
that's what it's. I think that's what
Okay.
that's what I was told.
Alright.
We got the swingers. We got the. I think the platinum nights, classic dancers, the new generation.
Yes, I see a few new generation walking up and down.
Yeah.
So big up to Nate and them on the
Superstar
crew.
rockers.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we can get some information from some persons on the committee to let us know the lineup, the blow by blows. You guys can know exactly what's happening out there tonight.
Yeah. So, guys, like Yami said, we still got a few minutes to get down
Yes.
here. The show is about to start.
Yes.
So get down here. West is where it's at. Don't kill yourself trying to get
No,
down
no.
here.
Take
Drive
your
the
time.
speed
Take
limit.
your time.
Western ain't going nowhere.
Right.
So just take your time and get down there. Drive to arrive alive.
Right. You ain't
be
missing
safe.
nothing yet.
No,
It ain't
nothing
nothing
yet.
really kick off as yet. So you definitely have time to make your way on down. Like I said, the first group, as you can see, looks like they're already on the road, preparing to open the gate and get us kicked off. So
Yes.
I'm a little excited.
Yeah, I excited.
I'm excited.
Man, look here. I kind of got mixed feelings. I'm glad to broadcast to y'all and bring you all this information.
Right.
Share with y'all. But guess what? I won't be out on the road.
Yay.
I won't be.
I just need
on
one
the road.
gully wash.
Yeah.
That's all I need. Just need me one gully wash, sit in my little corner.
All right, then. So, guys, y'all hear that? All you viewers, all the people who are on the way,
Get me straight.
get Yami's her gully wash
Bum, 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 bum.
so she could get this party lit. Lit. Like this place straight up right here.
Yeah.
The weather is beautiful, guys.
Yeah, so we have one group look like they're already started
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
about to
music in the
make their way
background.
down. They sound good from here.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're looking out for this. So the weather is beautiful. They said we're supposed to have a little cold front,
Yes.
but I thank God that ain't
All right, so
really
right
show
now-
up yet.
Yeah, that didn't
Our
really
first
affect
one-
anything because it has been colder, especially this close to the water. So
Yeah.
I try to dress accordingly. You know
Yeah.
what they say, you gotta layer.
Yeah.
You gotta layer up.
This is some beautiful weather, bad boy.
Yes, this is some
Especially for
really
Russia.
good. Yes,
All
good
right,
junk in the weather.
Yeah, man.
Face out.
And they still be sweating in this nice school, you know.
Oh, yeah, man. That's
Get a good
adrenaline
sweat in.
pumping. Yeah,
Yes.
man. That blood pumping, man. So
I
the
love
first
it. I
group-
love it.
The first group is now on the road.
Mhm.
But Junkanoo, it's take a minute
Yes.
before they get
Before they
to-
get all
in
the way
front of-
down.
front of us. So it's a slow pace, but that's what is making it sweet. You get that music lock in, and then you start moving.
Yeah,
Get
so-
that crowd pumping.
So let's just talk a little bit more about Junkanoo just in general. So for example, why do you think it's so difficult for Junkanoo to be, I guess, supported and promoted and sponsored in Grand Bahama like it is in Nassau? Do you think it's just because of the size, or is it because of the economy on that island? Like, which example do you think is number one?
All the factors about it's the size, the population.
Right.
We don't have that much people. So let's say the Bahamas has 450,000 people.
Correct.
Around
Round that number.
50, I think 400 of that in New Providence.
Okay.
Out of 50,000 spread amongst the islands.
Right.
So we don't really have that demand, that crowd,
Mhm.
to support. So the support has to be shared between the people who participating and those who coming out to support it.
Right. The
So
community.
it's we don't have that big crowd to support it. So I think they're looking at all of that. But and then with the exodus of so many people leaving Grand Bahama,
Yes.
it's smaller and smaller. So the support even got even less,
Right.
unfortunately. And then we have the economy.
Mhm.
All of these are factors, but God is good, and I can see a surge. I can see it.
Yes.
It's coming back.
Right.
So we can look forward to more participation
Right.
from the groups and more support from the people, the general public,
Right.
to bring this culture back, because this is our culture. We can't let it go.
Correct.
This we thing,
Uh-huh.
this right up there with crab and rice, and conch,
Yes.
fritters, crack.
It's up there with
you do it.
all of the
Salad,
favorites and all the
that.
classics.
Right. So Junkanoo is we
Okay,
take.
please be reminded.
This would flow in our blood, and we just need to get it back. Just support it more
Yeah.
and promote it more. And I guess if the government and all people responsible show that they want it back, then the people might join in and come,
Definitely.
give us more support.
I am seeing a surge in a lot of new groups that are younger, different
Yes.
blood, different
Yes.
persons trying to take the helm and make their stamp in
New
the Grand
injection.
Bahama.
Yes.
Right, and I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I like to see it. In terms of
Most
like, yeah, man,
definitely.
give them
Most
a run for
definitely.
their money too.
Yes, man.
Put their
yes,
foot to
man.
the
New
fire.
things. New things.
Definitely into that, and I'm interested to see what they do tonight. That's the new generation group.
Yep.
I think this will be their second time.
Second
And
time.
yeah, I think they performed last New Year's.
Did they?
That was their first time, I think. Or they did. No, it was during the summer.
Okay.
I think it was during the summer they performed. But this will be their first appearance per se this large before they get involved in the Pineyard Rush on January 9th.
Right.
I am looking forward to the one on January 9th.
Oh yeah,
to
now that can
be
be the big
honest
thing.
with
That
you.
can be the big thing.
Yes.
Grandma
That's the
can
OG
sing.
route.
Yeah.
I call it the
Grandma
OG route.
can sing because
Right.
the crowd can be out there.
Definitely.
Out there. Man, guess what? We got a crowd out here, guys. Guys, listen.
People are definitely, they have their tickets for their seating. People are
Yes.
standing on the sides. People up against the railings. And it's really, really looking like this is literally the
Yeah.
place to be tonight.
Yes, I think, see, the fever's in the air.
Yes.
The blood is getting back. The Junkanoo blood is getting back in our bodies. And people
And
are
I
now
love it.
out here. Yeah, this we thing, man.
I really, really
It's
like it.
big.
I like the vibe and the feel of it. People are actually paying attention.
Yes.
Not just
yes.
walking up and down aimlessly.
Exactly,
They're
you know.
actually against the railing looking
Right.
like they waiting to see.
They come to see Junkanoo. They ain't come
Right.
to see each other.
Right.
They come out here to actually see Junkanoo.
Correct.
So guys, that's the groups, y'all got the viewers, y'all know how Junkanoo is. They'll be on the road and it'll take them a good 15, 20 minutes to get to
make
where the
motion
judges are.
and get their way up.
So they gotta get the music locked down at the starting gate.
Yes.
And the starting gate now is towards anyway. To the west, more to the west.
I mean, I'm past coffees on the bay.
No. We coffee. It's towards Coffees on the Bay.
Right.
What Artist Neely Club used to name? What the name of that club? I asked the wrong
He
person.
asked the wrong person. You expect me to know? I know coffee's on the bay. Coffee's on the bay, down that way.
Yes. So it's the starting block is more towards Artist Neely, the old Artist Neely Club. It ain't as far as that.
Right.
It's by the little, I think the convenience store.
Right. And we're seated right next to the judges' tent. So their tent is to our right, and the groups are coming down from our left.
Right. So what is the west?
Right. To the west, I say.
To the west.
I love it. So I'm really excited to see what the groups do. I'm excited to see the involvement and the size of the groups, to be completely honest.
Listen.
See how were they actually able to rally up to come and perform at this time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that shows the
Dedication.
enthusiasm, and right, but they actually want to be out here.
Yeah.
Because who coming out of their bed at 3 o'clock in the morning? Now, some of us might already been out of bed, right?
Right. Celebrating anyhow.
Right. So
Looking
they
for
say
something to do.
that's right. So they just say might as well just close the night off. But the
Right.
majority of this crowd just come out of their bed. They came out here for Junkanoo.
Yes.
They can smell the soap still
As
on.
I
They see the
said.
fresh faces. This ain't no club, or they ain't just come from out to
Right.
come out here. These fresh faces, they rested, relaxed, and they come out here to come feed into this energy that we about to feel
Yeah, they
right
go
now.
on tonight. They going to watch night service.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Watch
yeah.
night service over. They going
Yeah,
home. They bed.
Yeah,
They
you know
put
that
on their
fresh.
outside clothes.
Uh-huh. That's
They
right.
made
'cause
their way out there.
you know you got your church clothes and then
Right.
your outside clothes.
Right.
And, so.
Right. Decency, decorum. That's what I like my Damon people. We have a lot of that.
We know how to
Decency.
act sometimes.
Right.
Yeah. So guys, the groups are the music. I know you can hear it in the background.
Right. We're not sure which group this is coming out first. We'll try to get that information for you guys as soon as possible. But this is looking like a very, very excellent turnout for them. Congratulations to the committees, Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, persons on the Pineyard Rush Committee, as well as the Grand Bamba Junkanoo Committee for their efforts with this one. Also, they have the vendors out here. I was surprised to see vendors because I know their strip usually is have different stalls and things like that.
Right.
But of course, you want more persons to be able to benefit in terms of the
Definitely.
West End community being
And,
able to benefit from this type of event.
Listen, at my age, I can't be eating at all kind of hours of the
Yeah,
night,
me
and
neither.
things,
I-
but guess what? This food
Smells
smells so
good.
good.
I don't know who frying what. That smell like fried grouper.
Yeah,
Or
I could
fry
be eating
something.
some of that. I could be eating some of that tonight. I mean,
Definitely.
I can cheat once in a while. So I think I can be all right. One night he can kill me. I hope.
Your body can tell you later today and be like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Bringing me out here.
Let your nose write a check with your belly
At
can't
this
cash,
hour.
right?
Boy, oh boy.
So to feel the music, that Junkanoo music, them bells and that drum, that goatskin
Bells,
drum,
the
whistles,
whistles, all
and
of that.
that brass. Guys, if you ain't out here, you're missing it. I mean, this is the place to be, but we can give you as much as we could via Superior Talk.
Definitely.
Thank you guys for joining us. We can definitely give you all the show. We can show you all what y'all missing.
And if you can't make your way down this way, like we said, the first group is just coming out of the gate. So you have more than enough time to make your way down to West End to support the Pineyard Rush,
Yes.
the People's Rush.
People rush.
Right here on January 1st, the first day of 2025. Excellent to kick it off with some Junkanoo. Not only Nassau could have New Year's Day Junkanoo, you know.
Yeah, let's show them. We can show them it ain't just them.
Yeah, because everybody can't go Nassau.
No.
Everybody can't go.
We can do what we got with what we have.
Exactly.
And we can show y'all how to make things right.
I mean, you can have a good time.
That's right.
That's all that matters, that you make sure that you're providing good things to the economy in terms of events and festivities people to attend that are family friendly, that aren't always just concerts and occasions you just drink liquor. You're also able to see some BMN culture, some healthy competition, and also everybody is able to come on out. You ain't gotta find no babysitter and stuff like that. You can bring your kids out with you.
It's a family thing, man. Just let's take it back to where it used to be. You know, we always talk about the olden days and how it used to be back then. Well, we're getting a glimpse of how it used to be back then, and this right here, I think it's going to be the start of something good, something new. I think this goes.
I think for my age, this is my first time ever attended a Junkanoo event in West End.
Oh yeah.
Like in terms of a parade,
oh, wow.
and Lord, I saying this out loud. I'm 31, so this is my first time. So that means probably the last time I had it was prior.
No man,
I'm telling you, unless I was like 6 or 7.
Probably. See
right. But that's what I mean in terms of like my age. At an impressionable age,
listen,
I don't remember this ever really happening.
I refuse to believe it was that long. That's why I say
that's why you say it like that. But no, quite possibly.
31 years? No, man, it ain't been that long since we had...
At least, I'd say about 20, 15.
No, man, I hope not. But anyway, even if it is...
It's happy to see it back.
It's back. We are back. And I don't think it's going nowhere because the support out here, guys, is tremendous.
Yes, definitely.
We got... crunks.
We're also looking around because we're trying to grab a few persons on the committee, representatives from the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture to ask some of these questions and things we're talking about. Get these things verified to know how long ago certain things were, and to give us some more background information on the groups and also the history we are now reliving being here in West End for the Junkanoo Parade.
Listen, Yams, I can remember I was to be so excited as a little youth.
As a little youth?
Yeah, as a youth.
Just the other day.
Yeah, just the other day. Right. And orders coming right back. I remember jumping in the car and all us piling up, you know, and mommy them just got us, come, let's go. And we got to get a good parking space, you know, and we come and we just jump in. And then sometimes, you know, my roots from down here in the West. Right. Sometimes even when I was even younger, we had my grandfather. He had a home a little ways up the road, and I remember us coming down the day before, and we sleeping, and then mommy just wake us up, and we walk straight out to Junkanoo, walk straight out onto the road, and we see the groups then performing. All the excitement used to be in the air. It was electric. It was electric, man. So even if you come out here and you were sleepy, just the energy used to just hit you and just wake you right up. And then as I got older, and then I could move on my own, coming down, riding down, and with my friends, we finding a good parking space, and we just, you know, you have to park far.
Right.
And you get a little walk.
Yeah.
So that little walk was going to wake you up.
That's the usual.
Yeah, and then you get here and just see your friends. You just start vibing and chilling, you know, and you're in the groups. And back then we used to have the steel drum group used to be behind.
Okay.
So
what's the steel drum group?
They had it was like a trolley, like a big cart, but they push on wheels, and they had the steel drums, a group of guys, there was a bunch of steel drums, and it added to the Junkanoo flavor.
Okay.
So they never used to participate, but they would come behind, and you
like an
familiar with
exhibition,
right?
Yes,
so you're familiar with steel drums, so they ride behind and they playing their music, and man, like all of that stuff, that used to just be the thing, man.
Okay.
That was the thing back in the day.
Historic lesson number 1.
Yes.
For the day.
Yeah, so.
I plan to learn a lot more today, but this is definitely shaping out to be an amazing group. Okay, I can see the banner from here. This first group out looks like it's the Swingers coming out first.
Swingers first out the gate. See, now this is the benefit of having young eyes.
Yes, see? You're welcome.
I look down the road and all I see was color.
No, I can see that. SWING. That's Swingers.
She is right, and only because she said the Swingers, now I can make out the S and the W.
Right.
Swingers is about, let's say, about 100 feet away from us guys.
Right.
The music. So
they have their float in the front. They're coming on down.
So we got their banner, and You hear the drum, the bass drum in the back just licking.
Uh-huh.
So swingers face out the gate, guys. Got your first taste of the morning. Swingers in the morning.
Also, make sure you are subscribing to the Superior Talk YouTube channel. Make sure you're sharing the link with your family members and friends near and far. So if you cannot make it up here, this is the perfect way to experience this excellent Pineyard People's Rush on the very first day of 2025. And my name again is Yami Swain. This is Jason, and we'll be your host during this time. You didn't get our names at the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, the opening ceremony has already ended. Right now, this is the first group that is coming down the parade, and you still have some time to make it out here if you haven't made it out here as yet. I trying to right here advertise it. I can go on my phone and start to share this a little bit more myself. People done messaging me about where I is. I said a people's rush.
That's right.
That's where I is. Where you is.
Come on, man. Get on. Get here.
Get
here.
it together.
So like we said, if you got time to come down, it's just the
Definitely.
first to get out the gate. You got time, take your time, get down here, drive to arrive alive. But then you could also stay and watch it in the comfort of your home. We can take on this weather and we up here.
Yeah, man, we got you covered.
We got you.
We can give you the blow by blow.
Yeah. And the crowd out here is thick.
Definitely.
The crowd is thick, guys. I am so loving the support that we get for our baby people. This we thing. Junkanoo in the west. 4 day in the morning. Loving it. Loving it.
This is also an amazing time to see everybody who can be messaging you all day about Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy.
Yeah.
I can see all of y'all out there. Man, look at David. Let's get David to talk. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you?
Make sure you say, oh yeah.
Jimmy, what's going on, Jimmy?
All right, wonderful. So we have now sitting with us Mr. David Store. I say your name right?
That's right, correct.
Wonderful, wonderful. So we have David here with us. David, hold on to that yarn. I know you're a talker, so I need you to let them know about this amazing event. I know you are on the committee, you are on the Grandmama Junkanoo committee, and you're definitely a big Junkanoo man here on the island. Definitely involved with the Classic Dancers group. So also let them know why they need to make their way out here and what exactly it took to pull this off tonight.
Well, listen, Grand Bahama, I'll just let you know, if you are not here, you aren't anywhere. This is the sport right now. All the groups are out here. The groups are lined up. They're excited. They're fired up. And Swingers is coming on the road now. And they're really just exploding. And we got all the other groups lined up. And the thing about it is, you know, why you would want to hop in your car right now and come down this way, because this is where Junkanoo actually was birthed.
Right.
In Freeport on Grand Bahama Island, West End. Junkanoo is known for on the Boxing Day. You know, I remember my grandfather used to take us in the backyard, pick the almond, bag the almond, put them in the Ziploc bag, put us in the long cream, old-fashioned looking car. We come West End.
Uh-huh.
And that's parade. So all it is, we're taking you back from whence you came. You understand? We can't forget where we came from. And it took a lot of effort to get this going, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, and we did it all for you, Grand Bahama. So listen, this is only the first group that's on right now. You can still get in your car and come on down because, listen, it'll be worth it. We got the road safety is fully intact. We got the police all over the road from the 8 Mile corner straight down to West End. So you don't have to be too iffy about the ride up and the ride back. We got you covered. Everything is lit. Everything is light up. And the police is there to guide you straight
I love that. I love that.
So listen, Grandmama, come on down. All the outlets are open. Wave, the park, coffee's on the bay. Eddie's, Cully, Wally, everybody is open up. We got food, drinks, we got everything on here. But most of all, we got Junkanoo, because guess what? Grand Bahama, this one's for you. This one's for you. Guess why? Because it's a Pineyard rush. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, David, for talking with us. And you guys see, he get them all fired up. If we do our job, he do our job.
Oh, yeah, he do our job.
Definitely. Thank you, David. We appreciate you. So the swingers are now directly right in front of us. So we're gonna take it to our area shot where you guys can definitely see the choreography. Okay, this group up tops. I like this.
Yeah, huh?
Uh-huh.
So guys, we can just allow you to enjoy the show what's being put on just for you.
Yes.
Right, Bahama. Like David said, we bring it back to the original spot. Bring it all back to where it all began. From whence we came, we are back now. Junkanoo in the west, Pineyard rush. Swingers are now on the road. Oh, I hope I can keep myself still. Ah, boy. And that music gets for us, yeah. I hope I can handle this. Restraint. I can hear the kungalong.
Gong, 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 gong.
All in the of it, the swingers. With that refuge, the company.
So guys, if you're just joining us, this is the Swingers. This is the Swingers group that is immediately in front of us. So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Swingers in the morning. Pineyard Rush, West End. Same like the English. You're going to have to do a freestyle in a minute. So, same like the English.
Okay, so that was the Swingers
There you
Rock and
have
Roll
it.
group.
There you have it, folks. Live and direct.
I love them.
In your belly.
Energy,
In your belly.
energy, energy, energy.
Swingers ain't come to play.
And they have the numbers.
That's right. Swingers ain't come to play,
At
guys. That
all.
was- How you love it? How you love it?
I like to see the variation in age that they
Yes.
had in the group, especially in terms of involvement, and not just in the dance area, but even in brass, also in cowbells, as well as with the drums. They have a wide variety of
Exactly.
ages.
You know, Jungle is not age restriction. you know.
Yes, of course.
If you could walk, in fact, even if you don't have to, if you can't walk, they'll put you in a push wheelchair.
Yeah,
They
man.
whether they put you in a wheelbarrow, however they can put you on that line as long as
And
you
you can
want.
blow that whistle
That's
and all.
right.
Once you could do something,
Some kind of
make some
movement,
noise.
they can put you there.
Definitely.
Oh, Junkanoo, I love it. I love it.
That was good. That was a good showing from them. Most definitely. I see a lot of persons in that group who've been in that group for years, and they also have some new additions to the
Yes.
group as well.
Pass it
So
on
I
to
love
the-
that for them.
Bring
That's
up the new-
really, really good to see.
Most definitely. Ain't letting the culture die. We pass it on to the next generation.
Yes,
from generation
definitely.
to generation. Make sure we keep this thing alive. And Swingers had an awesome show and just now. The music was locked in. That bass
Right.
was sticking in,
Yeah,
kicking in.
boy.
Folks, I know you all on the other end of the screen. You all feel that just now. I know you all feel that bass just
They say, hold on. Let me put on my clothes. I head to where
Yeah, my God. You still got the time to come down here and support
Definitely.
the thing. Support the thing. The peop-
Definitely. And they also have, like we talked about earlier, a lot of food out here as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
A
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of the different venues on this strip are open at this hour, extended hours just for the occasion.
Yes, most definitely. Yeah, why don't they one of our good people out here don't come and just
I
take
mean,
a
give us a
slice
little
of-
sample,
Yeah, say
little
something.
free promo,
You
you
know,
know,
you know.
little dope.
Something, you know.
I ain't nothing too fussy.
No,
I ain't asking
raise
for no
something,
three
raise
piece.
something on this table, you know. Let's raise something on this table for us, you know. We love it. Love it. But guess what, guys? The crowd is thick down here. But we
Yes.
still got space for you. So if you won't come out and join it, but if you want to still stay home in the comfort of your home or wherever you happen, just watch us. We got you covered.
Got that covered. They definitely have the conch salads out here, conch fritters. The grills are going. All I can see is smoke coming up from the right and the left, and it ain't just for the drums. People are definitely in these kitchens cooking,
Yes.
and you're definitely able to
Yes.
get a wonderful Bahamian meal at the beginning of the new year. I'm looking forward to some sauce once this over.
That's the,
Or
man,
what,
it's
stew
the-
fish.
That's
One
the,
of the
that's
two.
how the thing, right? That's the tradition right there, right?
Yes.
New Year's stew fish and your chicken sauce or your pig feet sauce.
Right.
Something big breakfast New Year's morning. You know that's how this thing.
Definitely. Put some hot sauce in that.
Ah, very good.
Woo.
But listen, I am so encouraged by the amount of people that are out here.
Yes.
My Bahamian people are definitely supporting this effort. This is definitely a great thing. And I know the vendors that out here appreciate the West End
Definitely.
community. Definitely benefit from this and Bahamians on the whole. So it
Yes.
does my heart good to see the support my Bahamian people now doing and showing out here.
Definitely. And it's always good to see these type of events. You know, people always feel like New Year's Eve, you have to spend money.
Yeah.
This is actually a free event
Yes.
that you could attend for the entire family. Very wallet friendly.
Yes.
There's not a lot of money on the wallet. Just put gas in your
yes,
car.
yes.
Just
That's
put some
what
gas
gas
in
is,
your
right.
car and bring the kids and the family out. And it's really something that everybody could enjoy on New Year's Day.
Most definitely.
This could be your outing for the day, and you just stay in
That's it. That's it. Start the year off right. Get this out of the way, man.
Exactly.
Listen, come do your Junkanoo thing.
Right. Everybody with their New Year's resolutions and fitness resolutions, you can get the miles on your little walks. Walking up
That's
and down,
right.
following the
That's
group.
right. That's right.
Definitely something, a win-win all across the board.
A win is a win. That's
Yes.
what they tell me.
Yes. And it's also always good to see our various members of parliament making their presence known in the community.
Yes.
They're out here as well, mingling with the crowd, as well as supporting Junkanoo and the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and the Grand Bahama Junkanoo Committee. So that's
Yes.
always good to see too. So the DJ is kicking up some more music for the meantime, between time, until the other group is getting ready to assemble on the end and get ready to come out. Like I said, we're gonna figure out who that group is and let you guys know as soon as possible. But you still have time to come on down there, right, Jason?
That's right. Make your way down here, man.
Yes.
This is where it's at. If you miss where it's at, you missed the beginning of the year. Mind you, you can still make up a New Year's, but you don't want to wait till then.
You know.
Come now. Come down and get it.
Definitely can come on out and definitely come and support.
So right now, we have MP who's walking through. We thought we was gonna get an interview just now, Kingsley Smith.
Yeah, give him a few
But
minutes.
he-
We definitely would love to get a few words from him while we have a few minutes of his
I
time.
get to know he doing his lip polishing thing,
Yeah, man,
walk
yeah,
around
man.
shaking hands, kissing babies.
Of course, that is very important.
That's
Very
part of the
important.
job.
That's part of the job.
So we can have him right here in a minute. So got him right here.
Wonderful.
There you go,
Hello.
Mr. Kingsley Smith
Hello,
in
Mr.
the building.
Kingsley Smith. Wonderful to have you. You definitely
Our
hold on
very
to that.
own MP.
For West End and
And
Bimini.
Bimini.
How are you doing? Are you enjoying the evening so far?
Definitely no better than this year tonight.
Yes.
Junkanoo Hasn't been on the street for West End
Yes.
for 28 plus years now. And even before that time, it was also about 10, 15 years.
Yes, I told you it
Right,
was that
right.
long. Yeah.
Wow.
Around 2004, 2005,
Right, right,
they made an attempt.
Right.
right.
Sitting some years in
Yes,
Florida.
yes, yes.
And you know, West End, where it all began on this island.
Right.
Former Senator Austin Grant Sr.
Uh-huh.
and Oscar Porter.
Right.
Right.
What a broad Duncan with West End.
Right.
1971.
1971. Wow.
As a young boy.
Right.
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 And at that time, we had full
Uh-huh.
parade.
Right.
But tonight is just a get back in the groove.
Yes. Sir.
Yes.
See the outcome to see how it's going to turn out.
Yes.
And so, even though the time of Junkin have changed,
Right.
Freeport
Right.
into the afternoons now, we still went with the early morning.
Right.
Definitely.
How that's going to turn out, West End.
Yes.
So we tried the experiment today with the 3 o'clock time start.
Uh-huh.
But in 2026, we'll go to full costume.
Yo.
Okay, wonderful.
Alright. We also attempted to bring a new group
Right.
from Restaurant Bahama,
Okay.
which is not materialized.
Mhm.
So the New Year, we'll go full costume.
Right.
Ensure that we participating,
Right.
competing against these groups.
Right.
That's 2026.
All right.
So I'm very happy on the outcome.
Yes.
I'm also glad to see you guys on the live stream.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Of course.
man.
Of course. Of course.
We gotta
of
do
course.
this.
We gotta
So we-
make sure people know what's going on out there.
So we in your backyard now, and we appreciate what you're doing out here. So
Definitely.
how are you feeling about the support, the showing? How you feel about the crowd out here now? How,
Yeah, it is a good turnout.
Yes. Really good turnout.
They understand there are many more people, even down
Yes.
on the way.
Yes. Coffee's on the bay. You're having an event as well.
Who haven't came down.
Right.
But the whole idea is to bring some economic activity
yes.
To West End. Right. Right.
We are the capital. And so, in order to regain that title,
Yes.
we must have things.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so, tonight is one of those nights
Yes.
that we want to ensure that you do something. You see, in the summer,
Mhm.
this Monday weekend, we brought back our homecoming and big race.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. That was good.
Right?
That was awesome.
That was successful.
Yes.
And then we're going to bring another twist to it. This upcoming, this new year,
Mhm.
with the boat race.
Okay.
So we're working with some people out of the United States
Okay.
to bring another part of the
Okay.
boat race. So that'll be a surprise.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
You'll
Okay.
hear about that.
All right.
All right. So again, I am a son of the soil, born, raised, and lived.
Most definitely.
Mhm.
All my life.
Mhm.
Still live here today.
Right.
Yes,
All right?
definitely.
And now that I'm the member of parliament, it's only right,
Mhm.
That's right.
especially some of the things I would have experienced growing up,
Yes.
to bring it back.
Bring it back.
Because that was would be nowhere else in the be.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Known
So
for that
there's some
train.
of the things, boat race, Junkin,
John Canoe.
West End move.
Right.
Right.
You know, so we'll have another version of West End move coming up this year.
Okay.
So we want to keep it
All right. I love. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm people
Okay,
I'm loving it.
okay,
Thanks,
okay.
man.
I like it as
Love
well.
I
It's
love
not like I need to get my car service, make sure it's running on all cylinders so I can make that run to West End.
tonight,
Yes, sir.
right?
That's right.
We spent plenty years together working together.
Okay,
That's
all
right.
right, okay. Good. I in good company. Look at
Great,
God.
great company. That's
All right.
All my bar of it.
Oh.
I can believe that 100%. 100%. 100%.
Good guys.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Good guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you so much for your time and taking a moment to sit down and speak with us. We
Yeah,
definitely
man.
want you to continue to enjoy the event. And I think another group is getting ready to come down again as well.
So again, thank you for having you.
Yes.
The broadcast it, stream it, get it out there.
Yes.
For every marketing, every outlet.
Everything is important.
is
Man,
important.
listen, I really thank you all for doing this.
Yes.
You know, I thank you for bringing it back. This is a good injection to West End and for Grand Bahama on the whole.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it,
guys.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Enjoy yourself and enjoy your evening. Yes, that was Honorable Kingsley Smith,
Yes.
representative for West End and Bimini, taking some time to talk about us. And if you weren't here for when he spoke, he talked about how West End was the birth of Junkanoo. He also referenced 1971 being when the first Junkanoo parade happened out here in the area. And it has been about 10, 15 years since they've had a parade like this in the West End community. So we are not, I told you that's what it was,
Oh,
Jason.
listen.
Tell you, fact check. I said 30 though.
Well,
So
yeah.
I did
That's
say
why I say
30.
you hurt me when you say 30.
Right.
Hold on, I not old.
No, no. So it was about 10, 15 years since the last time they've had a rush out in this area. He also spoke about some upcoming things that we can look forward to in the West End community. And I absolutely love that. I love when
Yes.
the areas and places and islands in the Bahamas that are usually neglected are now getting the spotlight, getting that injection of
Yes.
not just events, but just real good economy boosters to
Yeah,
bring
man.
some real exposure and money into these low income areas. You know what I mean?
That's right. Get that money circulating. Let it flow. Let it pass around a couple hours
Right.
before we decide to send it somewhere else. Let it flow to the community. Circulate. See how much time we can get that dollar to touch each hand before you pass it on to
Amen.
the big corporations. And I really like Yam said, I love what they're doing for the community, for Grand Bahama at large, on the whole. This is a good injection for West End community.
Yes.
This folks out here, I mean, the cameras ain't doing it justice. If you could
Right.
look off in
If
the
you
distance,
could be
and
out
listen,
here.
the crowd is thick out here. You understand?
Definitely.
It's thick out here. They came out in droves. They came out in good numbers to support this Junkanoo thing.
And dressed to impress too. I
Oh,
see in
yeah.
some outfits. People
Got
had
on
some good
clothes.
Christmas.
Oh, yeah, got on some
The
clothes.
fresh out the box tennis, tag still on, the Jordan sets. Like, yeah, boy, y'all back out.
If they say you can bury me, now I got on all my clothes.
right. Well, then, but fewer people now, we can put on our
Oh, yeah,
clothes.
we know how to dress.
We
man.
can
That's one
start
thing we know about.
2025 looking like money.
We know how we do. We know how we do.
I love it. I love it.
We know how to put on our clothes. Man. We know how to dress.
Right. So one more group is right now preparing to come on down, and we are definitely anticipating them to really put on a show. I can see a lot of costumes, a lot of lights, a lot of colors, even from here. So, and this isn't a competition. This is just an exhibition show, right?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, this is just exhibition. This is, I think, bragging rights. I
Okay.
don't think there's even no judging going on. But even if there is, it ain't that stringent. It ain't that
Right.
hard thing where,
This
where
ain't
they
the
go
one
out
where
with-
you're bragging for
Nah,
the
yeah, no,
This ain't
no,
the big boy.
No. That's a little show and to say, hey, this is what you're gonna get.
Right.
There's a little taste of what you can get New Year's. So they probably doing it for each other. Saying, okay,
Right,
this is what we can do to you New Year's Day.
Yes.
So they got trash
You mean on
talking. They trash
January
talking.
9th?
That's right.
On January 9th.
January 9th.
Yes, when they're having the Pineyard Rush. And if you guys are listening and wondering where you can get tickets, tickets are on sale at the Regent Center East. That's across from RBC Bank. Next to the barber shop, that's the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Cultures. Next and newest office, the tickets are on sale. They have economy tickets for 10. General is 15. The next one is 30. I forget what it called. But then the most expensive one is the Showtime tickets for only $40. And you're literally in the zone area where the judging will take place. So,
You go, girl.
yeah, child, I have all the info. I study before I come out,
You got
you know.
it. You got it.
So y'all definitely want to make sure get those tickets in advance. They are going pretty fast. So again, that is the Regent Center East across from RBC. You can check them during their regular government hours, Monday to Friday, and you'll be able to get your tickets. You will need to have tickets if you want to be in those areas and be able to be seated and comfortable. Some of them also come with parking. So a lot of different perks come with purchasing the tickets and getting them in advance. So make sure you guys get your tickets. Don't say people ain't tell you.
No.
I've been saying this on the radio for my C since November.
Oh, yeah?
So y'all need to get these tickets.
Yeah. Come get your tickets. Come and support
I think
it.
they have skyboxes out there too.
Listen,
Yeah, boy,
that's
this
how
can
we
be
get on.
concert.
big time.
You know what I mean?
We can show off
Yeah,
now.
man. We need to get one superior talk box.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Put us up there. Skybox, let us be. Hey,
Hey,
aerial view. We got to give them the
you know
best
what
view.
I mean? Know what I mean? You gotta do the thing.
Yeah,
Make sure you use sports and culture. Get with the boss.
that's right.
Y'all put some things together.
Get us
Yeah,
a
but-
place.
Yeah, the group is getting even closer now. They coming in faster a little bit now.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
I hope they ain't doing the traditional thing where it's so long space
Right.
in between each group. And
Right.
that's a good thing because
Yes.
that kind of kill the vibe sometimes. That's
Right.
one thing I can say I don't like about dislike about the Junkanoo experience is the spacing between the groups.
Right.
It's
I
too
agree.
far and too far in between, you know. So
Hmm.
you get hyped right up for the group, you in the zone, then the next the group go on, and then it get cold again, then they get a
Yeah, warm
warm
back
back up.
up.
You know,
Yeah.
no man, let it flow,
Yeah,
you know,
I
one
get
after
that
the other.
completely. Because especially since usually towards the end you getting all that bass, so
Yes,
that's the
yes,
best part. Then
yes.
right after that it's dead
Dead.
quiet. Don't have it dead quiet for no 30 minutes. I
No
give you
man.
one five,
Yeah,
10,
yeah, man. You know, just
but be
space it
warm up
properly.
and be ready to go.
Yeah.
Bring it out, bring them
It's one
out.
thing I could change with the junker experience. I'll do that.
Right,
Let's get this space in between the groups. The time in between the groups, let's shorten that.
definitely,
That's a
definitely.
vibe killer right there. So guys, you still got time to get down here. Still got
Yes, yes,
time, you know.
yes.
In fact, a lot of y'all should be. Let's say the 3 o'clock was too early. It's 5 a.m. A lot of y'all should be
Yeah,
getting
man.
up to say if y'all was gonna go on your little walk.
Right.
Y'all should be up
People
right
who
now.
talking about them New Year's resolution, you
Yeah.
up? You supposed
You
to be up by now.
come and the parking. You're gonna have the park so far and walk. This is your walk right now.
Exactly.
So come park and come walk up here and come enjoy the show.
Mhm.
And then you sit down and associate with some of your friends and family and all. 'Cause
Right.
everybody up here come do a little bit of
Definitely.
fellowship and do a bit of talking, and then you can walk back to your car. A
Yep.
long walk back to your car.
I am definitely looking forward to seeing the dawn break and the sun come up in the sky as we out here. Trust me, it's already 4:43,
Listen
and we
now.
only the group number 2, and it look
Oh,
like this
man.
is new generation.
New generation, kingdom. Gotta say kingdom culture, new generation. Yes, that's what it
Yes.
is. That's what it is. It's a combination of the old and new. So I started junking way back when. I ain't gonna say the year, but
Yeah,
I was
man.
rushing for a good bit. And I started off with the classic dancers. I rushed with them for a good couple of years, well, and then I moved on to a smaller group. We started off with Kingdom Culture. I love that group because we dealt with the youth. It was
Right.
new, and we had mainly young kids inside there, so we was teaching them the culture, got them introduced to it, and we had fun.
I love that.
Until I step off the scene, and then Kingdom Culture kind of fizzled off for a minute, but they're making their return, and they joined up with New Generation. So they're back on the streets now. So I know I can see a lot of my former group members, and I'm excited to see everybody.
Right.
All the group, excited to see all the groups out there. So, guys, on the screen now we have Kingdom Culture.
I
New
love the detailing
Generation.
and the fluff. I love the cleanness of the design. It looks very, very clean.
Yeah, that banner nice.
Yes.
That banner is very nice. Clean. Ain't come to play.
Our roots, no matter what. This is Kingdom Culture New Generation. Now out of the gate, you guys are gonna be able to watch them via real short. So make sure you hold on tight. If you're still getting ready, you can still sit down and watch this. But make sure when you driving up and you put your phone down. Don't be trying to watch and drive. None of that. No.
Listen to it.
Right.
Don't watch. Keep
But
your eyes on the road.
be vigilant as
Yes.
always.
We need to hear, but no tragedy, New Year tragedy.
No,
We
none of that.
As long as we could
Bind that
this year
in the name of
without any kind of misfortune. In the name of Jesus, like Yam said, we bind it, send it back to hell from whence it came.
Okay, I see some costumes. I love it.
Okay.
All right, the new kids on the block looking like they coming out swinging.
Yeah.
Say we got a little taste for y'all.
Say they. Yeah. They new generation come to play.
Not at all.
They're giving you all a little taste we're gonna be doing on the 9th. Stop that little African little tribal choreography. Our roots no matter what. Kingdom Culture, New Generation. if this was a judging event, I can tell you now, so far, Banner and costumes over the choreographed dancers, new generation got it. If this was a judging event.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of the organization, the lines are very clear. The different sections are very more apparent.
Get this Wakanda feel right here.
Aha.
Wakanda. So Yams, tell me, have you ever rushed?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
That was my gosh.
Okay,
That was
I'm gonna put you on the spot. So how was the experience?
I was 23.
Oh, so that's
That
eight,
was 8 years ago.
8
Yes.
years ago. 8 years ago.
It's one of those things where like I'm happy I did it and I'm gonna do it again. I did it in NASA. It was with, of course, with the Saxons. Amazing experience. I free danced, and I will never do that again. But it was an amazing experience to actually do it. And it's like when you're in it, and in the thick of it, now you do that first lap, and it's like, oh, we gotta do that again.
Yeah.
It's like, we gotta do that again. And then after you do the actual second one, and you really get into the energy of it, and the sun starting to come up and everything like that,
Yep.
it's really euphoric to feel. But boy, that crash.
Oh, yeah.
After you eat, and you in that bed, and them legs start screaming at you.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
My body thought I betrayed it.
I think everybody should at least rush at least
At
once
least
in their
one.
life
At least one.
just to get this feeling. Just
Yes.
to say, yes, I did that. I'm
Yeah.
believing I did that because the feeling you can't describe it. You
Yeah.
know, you can try, but you can't really put it into words.
Right.
Of all of it. It's a total experience.
Yes.
You know, and the adrenaline you feel when you're out on that road and you get the energy back from your members.
Right.
You know, you
People
just,
looking at you like, don't be tired, you're tired.
No, sir.
Right.
Get the second wind inside
Yes,
you and
yes,
you
yes.
push your body to the max.
Yes.
I mean, you go and tell you, like you say, the crash.
Yes. Because once you blow, you can blow.
So when you finish with that and after that rush and get that experience, you get home. And
Yeah.
buddy, when you come down off that height, you need a day.
Yes.
One day of sleep. That's it. You
Of
probably
course.
might get up just to drink some water and you go right back.
Yeah,
to
that's
sleep
it.
just to catch yourself. But
You might get up out of bed, yeah, like you say, drink water, use the bathroom, eat some food, but other than that, it's like, I ain't even want to
no,
move.
that's it. You ain't want to talk. You ain't want to see nobody.
Nothing.
It hurt to even open your eye. But
Yeah.
listen, when you on that road, walk you on that road and you out there, that experience, the whole experience about it, you know,
Yes.
the feel, and the smells, the sounds, and
Right.
the energy.
And
you
it's
know?
also a crescendo from all of the preparation that goes into it, all
Yes.
of the practicing, the pacing, talking with everybody from the different group, getting all hyped up, the competition of it.
Yes.
So to finally, and don't let your group win.
Oh,
That tired is really be worded when you all actually win, or when your section wins.
yes.
Whether you in brass and you all had the best sound, or you in choreography and you all had the best choreography.
Right.
If your group win or you all won overall, it makes it all even more worth it. But like you said, doing it at least once, it's almost like traveling to certain family islands.
Yes.
Like you to be Bahamian, like say you really into the culture, you gotta do Bay Street at least once. You have to do once,
You have to do
just
something
once.
on this one. Even if you don't make it jump the
Right,
street,
right.
whatever island you on,
Yes.
you have to participate in at least
Right.
once.
And every participation makes sense, whether it's you pasting or you dancing, blowing whistles,
Whatever.
anything.
Get your hand dirty. Get your
Yes.
hand in it. Put your hand in dirt. Get the
Right.
Get the feeling. Listen, because the amount of preparation, what goes into preparing for this one parade,
Right.
listen, words don't describe it. Money can't say. You have to have a love for this thing to actually do this.
Yes.
Because, like I said, I've been rushing years, and to transform a piece of cardboard
Yes.
into these beautiful costumes, it's amazing. But it's
Really?
for that. It's just be for that one day because after all that work, you just find the costumes on the side and the
Yes,
ground
yes,
and
yes.
throw it in the trash. You know, but it's for the love of it, love of the culture. And this right here, right now, so guys, we're gonna just stop our tour and just allow you to enjoy this beautiful music from new generation.
Kingdom
Kingdom
Cultures,
culture.
new generation, junk new crew.
Yes. Okay, guys, and we are back. You are back joining us on Superior Talk, Bahamas, at our Pineyard Rush down here in
People's
West
Rush.
End. The People's Rush down here in West End. We're taking it back. We're bringing it back. Bring back Junkuno in the morning.
Yes,
It
yes,
started
yes.
here. It started. Grandmama Junkuno and the Bahamas started here in West End.
Definitely.
Our MP gave us that little history lesson.
1971.
1971. I ain't gonna tell you how old I was, but I was born. No. What are you talking about?
What age on yourself then? What age on yourself then?
I aged myself. I was still swimming in 1971.
I wasn't even a thought.
Not even a twinkle in your papa's
No,
eye.
no.
But yeah, so we back with the West End, and it's this is a successful showing out here.
Yes.
The crowd is thick.
People are definitely coming out more and more.
Supported, yeah, and the more the later it get, the more people show up.
Yes.
I don't know if we say late because it's now
It's early.
it's early.
1 minute to 5 a.m.
Yeah, but people they are out here and they are in good numbers.
Yes,
The
yes, yes.
support, I am so proud of my Bahamian people. Just now, the group that just passed was Kingdom Culture, New Generation as a combination of the old and the new. And they
Definitely.
definitely show up just now.
Yes.
And their music was so.
I have to say, as a group, they were definitely at their formations
Yes.
down in terms of the choreography as well as with the music section.
Listen,
with the brass and everything. They were really organized in terms of their lines and everything. I can see everybody.
That's what I won't be biased on that, right? But let me tell you something, right? I think that was the first time, or I don't remember if I ever heard, where the bass drum actually was in sync with the brass.
Right.
Now, I think we did that years ago when Kingdom Culture first came out. You
Okay,
know,
okay.
We may have
Way back
introduced
then.
that. We may have introduced that. You know,
Okay.
I'm sure somebody can say that ain't no true, right? But I can claim it.
Yeah, claim
But
it.
we,
Only you will.
yeah.
You got the mic.
So, but the bass drum was in sync with the brass just now, and that really did something for me.
Okay,
I was
love it.
ready to jump on the line, grab my cowbells, and go there because I was like, no, and that was sweet. That music was locked, guys. For those of you who joined us, I'm sure you all could agree with me. Who saw that online just now? But that was something to look for. So definitely, I'm looking forward to them to do that and come up even in bigger numbers for the January parade.
Yes, yes, yes. And if you're making your way down to West End, just know 2 groups have gone. We have another 2 to grow. Swingers came out first. After them, like he said, was Kingdom Culture, New Generation. And we have 2 more groups still to touch the pavement before we wrap things up here. The time is 1 minute after 5 a.m. And they're having the music play in the middle part, just like, you know, to fill in the gap what we talked about. Trying to fill that in, but another group is getting themselves ready to come down next. And this is looking like a very good event.
It is. It's success. By all events, just by looking at the crowd out here, this is a success. You know,
Definitely.
hats off to the committee and everybody who was involved in bringing this back to the West End to give this injection to this community down here and for Grand Bahama on the whole. This is a success, and I'm always happy to see when money is being spent
Yes.
and circulated here in
Throughout
Grand
in
Bahama.
the Grand Bahama community
Yes.
and among the Grand Bahamian people. It's always good and amazing to be. Come on down, Mr. Lyndon Lundy. Mr. Paparazzi.
Yes.
All right. You're in the
Hold
seat.
on, Mike.
You're in the seat.
So we got the paparazzi.
Hold it.
We
All right,
got,
check.
we got the
Check, check, check.
paparazzi
All right.
himself. We got the paparazzi
Yes,
himself
let's
with us,
get you
Mr.
some more.
Lyndon
Let's get you
Lundy.
more in frame. Come, scooch over.
So, Brother Lyndon,
Yeah, man.
tell me what's your take on this whole event right now?
Well, it's a little overwhelming right now because I'm out this kind of hour and I'm not used to it.
Right.
My body trying to adjust to it.
What I just
Right,
said.
you know, I done had a couple of libations,
Uh-huh,
some tongue salad,
Okay.
fried fish, and panny cake.
Oh, yeah.
All that nigga right said.
Oh, yeah.
You get
But that
treated
music-
better than us.
I can tell you that. But that music kind of wake me up, you know. Now I kind of died. Now I'm waiting on the next group, you know. It should be back to back, you know, try
Yeah.
to keep the energy going.
Right.
But it's still overall it's a good event.
Yes.
Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. You were able to interact with the crowd a lot more. What a person saying, how is the feel out there with everybody out there spectating the Junkanoo Parade in West End?
Well, I think they look for a little bit more, but I think they're enjoying what they have so far.
Right.
It could have been a little bit, more put into it.
Okay.
Based on what I've seen in the second group, it looked like they could use a little bit more energy.
Okay. Because I tell you all this a weird time.
Yeah.
You have to be used to this type of time. Like, you can't look tired.
Yeah, this is almost like a culture shock.
Right.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Absolutely.
So Kingsley Smith was here earlier, and he was talking to us about how it hasn't been West End Junkanoo Parade out here since 10, 15 years ago. Do you remember those times? I mean, like you all too reminisce.
I think my boy remember a little something about it,
Right.
But we used to do the 5 o'clock Junkanoo in the bazaar.
Right.
That's what we accustomed to. I wasn't fortunate enough to get them to Western because we didn't have transportation.
Right.
For us was going to the bazaar and watching 5 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
That was a good time because you had to go to church, you had 2 hours sleep,
Right.
and then come up to Junkanoo.
Right.
For me, I had to go to the fountain and drive all the way down here.
Right.
And after the fountain,
Right.
I'm kind of sleep deprived right now.
Okay, all right.
So you running on
everybody tired?
fumes right now.
I run on sons. Oh, I can't say that on there.
You can say that.
Definitely.
So do you foresee this being something to come back to? Do you look forward to this? If this was to happen again, will you support it?
Absolutely 100%. I believe we should do it around 2 o'clock instead of 3.
Okay.
Maybe they'll start at 3.
Yes. Because you know we can never start on time, right?
That is be the problem, not at this type of hour.
People can go from church, come straight into, rather than taking that gamble and trying to get an hour's sleep.
Right.
Right.
So I believe you'll see more people coming down like around 5 o'clock
Yes.
or 6 o'clock even.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's I mean, but I love it though. I love it. Whenever I see Bahamian spending money, I love it.
It's also nice for the community for West End and to inject some money into the economy, the local economy of West End. I see all the vendors that are patronized, and I like that.
Yes.
I spend most of my money right here tonight. Later on, I got left with some chicken sauce. They tell me you can be down there.
Right.
They have to wake up to drive back to Freeport.
Right, definitely.
Listen, make sure you get your nap before you make that ride. Make sure you get
Yeah, I can be all right. You know, when that sun come up, I just wake up.
All right.
I be a different beast then. Because it's time to go to a couple more events when the sun rises.
Okay. So there's no sleep for you.
Sleep well. You hear what they say? Rest in peace. Not while you're living.
Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you so much for stopping to talk to us. Continue to enjoy the event today.
Yeah, I can tell them send a couple of things over here for you all.
Yeah, man. One sign, man. One sign.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Mr. Papa.
One beer. But yes, man, as you can see, the event is going really, really well. If you are under the sounds of our voices, if you aren't down here, make your way down, share the link, subscribe to the Superior Talk YouTube channel. Also, click the like button on this live stream and any other videos on the channel.
Most definitely.
Jason has his show,
Definitely.
Let's Talk, every Tuesday.
That's definitely an island-ish
Podcast
with yummies.
every Thursday.
That's right.
So y'all make sure subscribe to the
That's
Superior
right.
Talk YouTube channel.
Support the thing.
Yeah, man. We bringing the Bahamas to you.
That's right. Taking it to the world. 242 to the world.
To the world, Craig. I love it.
Love it. Boy, this food smells good. My God.
Listen. I think it smells like pickles.
Yeah.
It smells like something fried and then it smells like pickles.
I definitely will be getting something to eat before I leave. I was trying to hold up, but
Who invested in a steak card?
That's a good question.
Who is steak
That's
card?
a good question. Go to these little store, the
I got Apple Pay too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Move with the times. I know successfully can be with that, but a lot of people down there, somebody can front you if you ain't got it. You're whining. Yeah.
Hey. Lyndon said, though, and what he brought up, when he spoke about the time and persons just not being used to this
Yes.
time and having
Yes.
to get reacclimated to it
Yes.
in terms of really scheduling it and realizing, okay, like when I talk about in Nassau, Boxing Day,
Yeah.
I mean, on Christmas Day, no one is moving Nassau because they know they gotta be Beach Street
That's
for
right,
12
that's right.
because that's Boxing Day
That's
Junkanoo.
right.
Like
That's right.
they,
Save that energy and everything for
right.
that.
Establishments are not going to be open on Christmas Day because that's their culture. They know
Right.
that we can be out for 12 in the morning
That's
and we
right.
can be out till 7 a.m. So it's almost like you have to get reintroduced to that
Yes,
type of
and that's it.
schedule.
That's it. You
I
know,
think
we-
that's all. It's not a
can-
hard fix.
No, it ain't hard.
No.
You know, we've been doing things. You know, Junkanoo was always in the morning,
Right.
and we moved to the afternoon because I remember, I'll never forget the first time it happened. The weather was so bad, and we didn't want the whole
Rain.
experience to go to a race.
Right.
So they said, let's postpone it until the weather stopped. And then around that evening time, the weather cleared up. So they say, let's have Junkanoo then.
Right.
And they got so much more people came out to support. The vendors were able to sell more because it was
Right.
during the daytime. So
Right.
they saw where they made more money during that time.
Right.
So they tried it the next year, and then it was again, they had a good showing the next year. So that's how come our Junkanoo here in Grand Bamba moved
Right.
to the evening time. But we lost out because it took away from some of the culture because
Right.
Junkanoo was
Real
synonymous
historic
with morning,
significance. Right.
bringing up the sun,
Right.
But this bringing us back now, taking us back there. Let's see. I'm hopeful, and I'm looking forward to it at this time. I'll adjust my sleep schedule for this one night.
Yeah, this one
It
night.
kill me. I'll adjust it.
But the thing is, a lot of persons, what makes it also hilarious is the fact that a lot of Grand Beamers go to Boxing Day Junkanoo all the time, and they immediately know and they,
Right.
like
Right.
they assimilate to the culture.
Exactly.
Because that's the schedule.
That's
So I
it.
feel like with this being the very first one, it's just something new to get adjusted to.
That's all it is.
But once they stick to it, people
That's
will
it.
realize, okay, this is how we
Right.
this what we do it. This what we doing every New Year's Eve. And like you said, that will end up boosting them. So I mean, people
Yes.
may decide to stay in the Airbnbs that are available
Oh
in
yes,
the area.
definitely.
Patronize some of the bed and breakfast in the hotels in the West End area. Like all of these different things are really good catalysts for the community.
And
So
then the vendors, them definitely
really will
be
be
on
able
point,
to
ready.
make more money from the night before, the during, and then the next morning when you get
Yes.
ready to drive back down on New
The
Year's
trickle
Day.
down effect, everybody get a little touch, a
Right.
little dollar here, a little dollar there.
Right, definitely. So that's definitely the angle and the direction this more than likely is heading. If I know the powers that be and the persons involved as forward thinking as that in terms of trying to make it a real theme and a real, like you say, cultural
Yes.
readjustment.
Yes.
This is how it used to be.
And we could do it. We could do it.
Yeah, man, we can pull
And
it off.
I'm sure once the word get out,
Yes.
that how many people say how West End had everybody down there, I guarantee more people will show up even more next time.
Definitely. And it's free. Ain't much things on New Year's Eve and Grandma must be for free.
Exactly.
I can tell you that.
Exactly.
You can spend. So with this happening, a free event, no admission fee. Just
That's
come,
right.
drive down, just put some gas in your car.
Put a couple of dollars in your pocket as a vet, support the vendors.
That's it. That's all.
You're straight. Get your good food. Because these people out there could cook.
More listen.
I can't wait till I get a little break. So I can go out there and get something. Because this food, my belly just said, what I gonna do? Yeah,
You already have us in bed.
Uh-huh.
You already
Yeah.
have us up.
That's right.
Might as well feed us.
Feed me.
You can have me up at this hour.
Now see, and this is the drawback right here what I spoke about earlier.
The lull.
The lull, this long pause, and this one seems even longer
Yeah, this one was a
I
bit
don't know what
longer than
happened.
the other two groups.
because they when it started, it took longer to start because we could never start on time.
That's something we really need to work on.
Yeah,
Though.
serious, 'cause
My
The
goodness.
announcement was for 3 a.m. Then it go on to 3:30, and we ain't probably start till what 10 to 4.
But then the difference is because and that's how you could tell when it's a competition compared to when it's an exhibition.
Yes,
Because if you was laid out the gate, that's points
that
deducted
points out, so they definitely can make
Right.
sure be on time.
for the actual competition.
Right.
So now since this is just an exhibition,
Everybody
it's
on
more
slow.
they on real colored
Easy
people
street.
time.
So, and now here we are now. The next group is either classic dancers or superstar rockers. And
Right.
I don't even know if they lined up as yet. I mean,
Right. So the
unfortunately,
platinum nights are not coming out during this
no,
exhibition
they're
time.
not. Platinum Nights, they didn't show up. I don't think they were slated to show up. They declined.
Okay.
But there was a new group from West End. I think Kingsley mentioned it. This
Yes.
MB, Kingsley Smith mentioned that the West End does have a group, and they were supposed to show up, but something happened. They didn't make it. But he said they would be on
January 9th.
January 9th. They would be out on Behold.
Okay,
So
good. I like to see more groups getting involved.
That's right.
It makes the competition even better. It allows for the cultural enthusiasts, the people
Yes.
who are really into Junkanoo to
Yes.
grow more. That means they have to find more young people, more older people, persons who are moving to the island to be involved. And it's really, really good to see.
most definitely, and the more groups participating, the better it is for the Bahamian public on the whole.
Right.
Because who will come out to see 2 groups or 3
Right,
groups?
right.
Let's make it a full
Right.
parade. Don't make it a
Exactly.
jokey thing, because they then say, oh, if it ain't in Nassau, it ain't real Junkanoo.
I ain't
No.
into that.
I don't subscribe to that foolishness.
Right.
You know, we can do with what we got, and we can do the best what we got, and we can put on a good parade.
Definitely.
It might be to the scale of the New Providence parade, but it's only because of money.
Exactly.
New Providence got the money and they got the people.
They got the money and the people, so you get that immediate return on
Exactly.
the investment. It's evident. So we are looking forward to January 9th, watching these 6 groups go
That's
head
right.
to head. But tonight you're able to see 4 of those 6 groups that will be competing in the Pineyard Rush on January 9th in the
Listen.
downtown Freeport area.
Yes.
So we're waiting for the 3rd group to come through the gate, and then it's 1 more group. So you still have time to make it
Yes,
to
these
West
next
End.
2. If you don't get
Still got
the
time.
live experience,
Yes.
you still got time. They got down here.
You definitely have time
Be
to
a
make
part
it
of
down
that.
there.
If you don't get that junk glue in your blood,
Right.
you know. So, but then you're still welcome to just stay with us here online and watch it online. We ain't have no problem with that. But
Exactly.
but one thing we want y'all to do: like, subscribe, and share. I can have to probably get a letter. What is called a petition, and we gotta see who we gotta get to speak to these committees about this lull in between these junk
Yes,
groups. We
yes,
need to fix this.
Right.
This has been a problem for years, man. You know, and about the big wait in between the groups.
Right.
You know, people is when they start taking long like this, you know, people actually leave.
Right. Because they feel some people think it over.
Right. You know, they were so high, and then you give them time to get cold again, you know, and they say, man, listen, ain't nothing happening, let's go.
Yeah.
So that's a negative. That's probably the only negative I could find to this. But all in all, I still don't have no regrets of coming down. I have no regrets of what's happening over here. This is a success to me.
Yeah, definitely. I see a lot of young people out tonight as well,
lot.
which is good. And I no problem so far.
Well, the
Not from what I
Royal
see, not from what
Bahamas
I hear.
police force is in full effect, like you
Yes.
mentioned.
Yes.
So safety and security is paramount,
Yes.
and ain't much clean, good, healthy things to do in Grand Bahama.
Right.
You know, nightlife or whereas entertainment. So Junkanoo definitely fills that gap. Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's for the family, from young and old, to participate, to spectate. You know, so like you said, you got a lot of young people out here enjoying
That's the
this.
whole entire family.
Yeah.
I see a couple strollers earlier.
Yep.
I also see I also see some tourists walking up and down as
Yep.
well.
Yes.
Enjoying the festivities, embracing the culture. Because everybody, like I say, everybody can't go Nassau.
That's right.
Everybody can't go Nassau. So it's good that they have this option to also still be able to experience
Correct.
what Bahamian culture is and Junkanoo and what it's all about. So that's really, really good to see.
Most
I
definitely.
hungry.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Man, folks, don't mind us keep our eyes shifting this way and that way. You know,
Yeah, it's a bunch of walking up and
yeah, a
down.
bunch of people walking up and down. We just looking to see if we could see somebody we could call and just interview and have them give their take on what they're experiencing out here so
Right.
far. But a lot of people that's gun shy. They shy of the camera and
Right.
the mic. I know I am that type of person. You pull me on the spot and say, come say something, I run in the next way.
Yeah, me. Jason, I'm gonna lie, you know. Lie.
I had to prepare myself for this, you know, talk myself into this. But guys, this
My
out here
mommy
is-
said I was born talking.
yeah.
I was born trying to say something. Trying to say something. But this is definitely the event to be to on
Yes.
January 1st, 2025 here in Grand Bahama. Congratulations to the committee, to everybody involved. It's more and more we stay out there. That's why we keep saying it. And looking more and more like a success. But you're not seeing the same people
Yes.
walking
Yes.
up and down. You're
Yes.
seeing more and more,
More and
people,
more people.
and the crowd getting even thicker.
Yes.
So that's really good to see.
Right. So right now, and because of this long lull, I guess the people want to entertain themselves, so they're walking around, they're getting food, there's fellowshipping,
Right.
talking with friends, associating.
Right. And the different places on this back strip at West End are open.
Yes.
So our persons are going indoors right now, whether it's to order food, order drinks, sit down,
Right.
all those other things until the next group kicks off and we can continue on with this People's Rush
Yes.
as a part of the Pineyard Rush 2025. I like that name.
2025. People say 2025.
Yeah, that sounds weird to say.
Wow. Wow.
2025.
Oh man, I remember when it's 2000 and everybody was afraid that all the electronics and stuff was shut down, that Jesus coming by.
I remember that church was packed. I had to sit on my brother's lap, and my brother had to sit on my mommy lap.
Listen.
Church was
Boy,
packed.
listen, 2000, and now we 25 years past 2000.
Yeah.
My God.
And we still ain't flying in cars.
Ah, they lied us. They lied
So
us,
yeah,
right?
Back to the Future, all of them, we still ain't flying. Still here on the ground.
Still here on
using
the ground.
tire, still using oil, or still boiling gas.
Yeah.
Ain't no renewable, nothing.
But they stopping that. But we can talk about that on another show.
Definitely talk about that on another show.
So we have here some of the committee members. We're trying to get one or two of them to come and speak on the mic to us.
You trying to get somebody from
the committee.
Go grab someone from your committee. Let them come on before this next show come out.
Sean or Mr. Ben.
Or Mr. Ben.
Yeah, come and give us tell us how this all came to fruition. I mean,
Definitely.
the MP gave us a little history on it and gave us a little insight, but I'm sure somebody from the committee would be able to speak more in depth and tell us exactly from whence they came, what it took.
Hello.
So, hello, sitting here with us is Mr. Bain. And if we could
Norris
just
Ben,
find
and if we could just get our techity tech
to come in and get these cameras correct so we could get him on screen and do this interview right, because we won't give you all no half. Well, where is he? The producer gone missing? Wow. Anyway, let's see if we can slide over and you bring him in camera.
Oi.
Bring him over a little bit.
Bring him in
Just
frame.
bring him
Kaboom.
frame,
Look
and just
at
like
that.
We can make it happen.
Definitely. Here you go, good sir. So we have Mr. Norris being here with us, and we just want to get him to speak on it as someone who's a part of the committee and organizers for this amazing initiative. So tell our lovely listeners and viewers a little bit more about this amazing event and why they should make their way down here. Some persons are watching and they're still up in Freeport. Why they should make their way down here to enjoy this cultural experience.
Well, I mean, the brainchild of this, in terms of bringing it back to West End, the capital of Grand Bahama, is definitely the Member of Parliament for West End and Bimini, the Honorable Kingsley Smith. It was his vision. He's been passionate about it, coming back here and to see and meeting with all the Junkanoo groups and planning along with Jared Rule. And they really wanted this in West End and really fought for it to the very end. And it's good for the community. People out here and they're enjoying themselves, vendors are benefiting from. So you see the economic benefit of having it here tonight. And then also it's an educational opportunity for young people to see the craft, hear the music, be involved, and it's good for this environment and the excitement for this community. To have someone wanting to see this community alive and doing what it needs to do. And then of course it's a taste, and next, Lord's willing, next year it'll be even bigger and better. Perhaps we can get a corporate sponsor that will take up the initiative and give in the necessary funding to the Junkanoo group so that we can put on a full-fledged Junkanoo parade here
on the 1st of January
All right, Norman, give a little
2026.
something, Norman. Give a
And
little something.
we see it top, we see it
They step
possible.
on the curtain, Norman. Give a little
The
something.
folks in Freeport that are making their way up. So
Yes.
go ahead and still make their way up because there's still another lap to go. And still a lot of excitement going on down here. But it's been good.
Yes,
For the
yes.
community. And it makes me feel good because now I really got a good idea of what January 9th is going to be like.
Yes,
So
yes,
definitely
yes.
Freeport, I feel like, man, I feel like it's going to blow the island away. And I hope that we know early enough so we need to get more seating
Yes,
to be
yes,
able to
yes.
do that. But it's been good.
Wonderful,
So
wonderful.
how do you feel about the support?
It's all amazing. I came down. It started at 3:30.
Yeah, around 3:30 or so.
And I came down about 12:30. Because I didn't want to get caught in the rush coming up.
Right, okay.
And so I watched the crowd build. And so the support has been really, really good. I've already taken some videos and sent to the minister in Nassau. So he's seeing what's happening in here. So I know he's excited about what January 9th is going to be like.
Yes,
But
sir.
it's good for this community
Yes.
to have this year. And I believe next year is going to be really, really big.
Oh, yes.
We can get a spot, like I said, we can get to a couple of corporate spots
Yes.
early and meet with the Junkanoo groups to make sure we give them a quality parade. Not just the music and the banner, but our costume,
Yes.
full-fledged
Yes.
parade. Back in West End where it started 40 years ago and where it's been missing for the last 20 plus years.
Yes, yes, yes.
I love that, I love
I
that.
anticipate it. I anticipate it. I love this. I love this.
Definitely.
If you're not in West End, you're missing a big show. Like Mr. Bain mentioned, guys, you still have time to come down there because we still got 2 more groups coming. I think this is Classic on the road approaching, and they got another lap. You said you
Yes.
have another lap to do.
Yes.
So, guys, you still got time. You bring the sun up. You could bring the sun up down here. Bring the sun up in the west and watch. Get a beautiful sunrise.
Yeah, get some south.
Oh yeah.
All of that sounds very, very good this morning.
How come this looks still so
All
lively?
right.
I don't know. I feel like, you know, like how when you're delusional about how tired you are, I'm at that phase. Like, I'm neglecting
You
the
on a
tired.
high-rate night.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. But when I eat something good, back to my bed. But thank you so much for speaking with us and taking the time to talk to us. You guys are doing an amazing job. Your entire office, your entire department, doing what they need to do to make sure that culture, youth, and sports are definitely felt here in Grand Bahama. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, and we look forward to, don't forget, January 9th.
Yes,
So
Pineyard
don't
Rush.
forget, January 9th, 10th, and 11th. It's going to be a big homecoming.
Yes.
So we're
Wonderful.
expecting all those people from New Providence and Jordan Farming Island
Awesome.
to come to Grand Bahama.
Oh, we can sing Grand Bahama.
Yes, book your hotel rooms early.
That's
Love
right.
it.
That's right. That's
Get
right.
here. All right, looking forward to that.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Bean.
you. Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Mr. Bean. Thank you for your time.
Alrighty.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that was us speaking with Mr. Norris Bean, in charge of the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture Division here in Grand Bahama, talking all about this amazing event. We finally get some fritters.
Yeah, listen to our producer.
Listen.
He was.
That's
on
where
it.
he
He's
was.
in
He
the
was
spirit.
doing the
He's in
Lord's
spirit.
work.
He's-
He was doing
He was
the
in the
Lord's
spirit.
work.
And only because he come back with his food, I
Bring
let
him
him off
out.
the
Yeah,
hook.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
let him off the hook.
Well, hey, girls. And how are you? You feeling jumping on West End? Let everybody hear you say you feeling jumping on West End. I don't know.
I want a
can
bet.
see the books. You was telling the truth. You wasn't lying. All right.
I want a bear.
Sanjay.
How you know that?
Because that's what I drink. But I can't drink that.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Margo, you know now off the beach, the one mean streets right down there right now. What do how you feel about jumping down there, West End right now, bro? It's a rebirth.
All right, guys, so we are back and on the road now. We have the classic dancers, my old group. Way back when I started rushing, I think that was back in '99.
You can't claim every group, you know. You say it's a classic dancer, kingdom culture, new generation. All right, with everybody. All right.
Everybody. They do. Other old lady, they would say, "That's your cousin." I say,
Yeah.
everybody's my cousin. Eh?
That's Yanni.
Yeah. So we have the dancers on the street right now. They're approaching us, coming to show us what they can do for us on giving us a little exhibition, a little taste of what they can do for us on January 9th. Classic dancers. I don't see a banner.
Yeah, I don't see a banner from this group. Looks a lot smaller than the others so far. I can take that back a little bit.
No, they
Yeah, they have the
size,
numbers. They have the
size.
numbers, right?
So, I guess because it's just exhibition, no rules. They just
Yeah, they have on their team shirts on. Look
Yeah.
like their brand, long sleeve shirts with the weather. Perfect.
And the
It's
weather,
safe.
and you mentioned the weather. The weather's nice and cool, like I mentioned before.
Right.
This is beautiful Russian weather. Anybody who rush, love this type of weather because
Right.
it's cool enough to keep your cool down so you don't sweat too much. You're still gonna sweat,
Yeah.
but you ain't gonna pass out. You ain't
Right.
gonna get that dehydration. And then it ain't so cold, where it's uncomfortable.
Making you stiff or
Yeah.
making it showing on your face that it's cold.
Right.
It's that nice breeze.
Right, and then the cold, scare us,
Right.
the public. So
Boy, that's
nice.
cold. And how we here in Grand Bahama with the pine trees, that cold through them pine trees, that's cut you different. That is cut you different. And definitely being out here on the water, but it is really, really nice. Like I said, that sunrise is going to look really beautiful in the next hour or so. So you definitely want to make your way up this way. Morris B and Just was here speaking with us earlier. For those just joining onto the live, we had, and it's going to be another lap. So after this group, there's one more group, so that'll be the completion of the first lap, and there will be a second lap with all of the groups afterwards. So you guys definitely want to make your way down here so that you can enjoy Pineyard's the People's Rush here on January 1st, 2025. Motherfucker.
2025 in the West.
2025 in the West.
Look where y'all got me on guard. Good morning, eh? Sitting down in this nice, beautiful weather in the West, watching Junk Canoe.
I go. I definitely love the energy with the classic dancers.
Yeah.
Energy,
Coming with the
smiles.
Junk Canoe, that's what Junk Canoe is about.
Yes.
Energy and colors and
Yes.
sound. If you don't have either one of them, you finish. So you need that energy, you need that colors, and you need that sound. Get a conkalunk in the back.
You call it the Kokolo?
Yeah. I don't know when they were when that was when they introduced that to Jonkunu, but that was a great addition. When we when Jonkunu first started, it just used to be bells and drums.
Right.
That's it, bells and drums, and then start adding all these other different instruments to just keep.
Yeah, the thing with scrapers.
Yeah, scraper. Then they then they added brass. You know,
For music. More music.
more music. Yeah. They just keep building and building. They got a lot of girls. I can tell you that. Big choreograph too. They got the numbers. Classic dancers. One of our older Jonkunu groups here in Grand Bahama. You hear it now, right?
Yep. The Coca-Cola.
Kunkalong or Kunkalak. I don't know if that's the technical name, but that's what we used to call it. All right, guys, and we are back. That was just the classic
Classic
dance
anthem.
in the building or on the road.
Yes, yes, yes. There was a little off. That
Yeah.
little bit, little bit, little
Yeah,
bit.
they
Honesty. Y'all ain't gonna say I honest. Y'all
Yeah,
ain't
they
gonna do
dropped that
that.
beat. They dropped that beat a little bit. Yeah,
Right.
so. But I just thought they can fine tune that and lock that in. They can whatever they need to adjust. They can sure adjust
Definitely,
that
definitely.
before January 9th because they know they'll be penalized for that on the road.
Of course.
They got the numbers.
They definitely have the
They have the
numbers.
numbers.
Their dances, I have to say, were the most energetic
Yes,
so far
yes,
for the
yes,
event.
yes. Dances is on point.
Smiles,
Yep.
choreography,
Energy.
energy.
Yep.
They
Yep.
definitely had it in terms of that, in my opinion, from what
Yes.
I saw.
You're right.
Yeah.
I ain't going to on that one. They
Yeah.
definitely had it.
I like it, I like it, I like it.
Yeah.
So it's one more group
one more
for the
group,
first
that's
lap.
the Rockers. The only person, and I stood up a minute ago and I see them. They down there, they waiting, so it shouldn't be that big lull this time.
Okay, good, good,
So-
good. So you was part of this group too, or no? I gotta ask.
I have family in this
Okay.
group.
Alright, so then you have cousin or your
Yeah, yeah.
boy's
Yeah,
cousin
yeah,
once
yeah.
removed, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
got you, got you, got you, got
But
you.
the whole Junkanoo committee is just, community. It's
Right.
just one big community. Everybody, you find people move from one group to the next
Right.
for whatever reason. Or
Yes.
that, But it's one big community. Ain't no hate. No. It's all love. Because once you went to Junkanoo, that's a common thread.
Yes, you went to it across the board.
That's straight across the board.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, yeah.
Be trash talking, but that's about it.
Yeah. That's about it.
If you do
It's
for
almost
them,
like
you do it for the
football.
culture.
It's like
Yeah,
a sport.
Yes.
You
yes.
can trash talk, but you just love the sport
Yes,
in
that's
general.
it. You're born, and that's a bonding moment. Trash
Right.
talking is a bonding moment.
right, right,
So
right.
That's
And
all
ain't
part of
everybody could trash talk with everybody. Like, I know you like that.
it. That's right.
Yeah, but if I know you like that, we can talk.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love
But
it.
it's in your blood. To rush for Junkanoo, it gotta be in your blood. It ain't
Yes.
a money thing. It ain't a money thing, but it's for the culture and it's for the blood.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Yeah,
Trying to
so
get somebody
trying to
to-
pull someone to come over
To
here
come
and
to
talk.
talk on the mic for you. Have a seat, Mr. Sheriff. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Good
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. What's
Year.
going on, man? What's going on, man?
Welcome
we,
to
we don't know if we can.
2025.
We don't know if we could ask you to have a seat and just give us a little take on. But if you don't mind being interviewed,
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Scoot on over to make sure you in front.
come over some more, yams.
Oi, come over a little bit. So you the cut chair. All right, so you can speak into that microphone. So just say your name and which group you're with for the record.
Oh, shoots. Oh, crap. Guess what? The producer in here. Your mic ain't on. Oh, man.
You just gotta press the button.
I don't know which button it is. Is it this button? No, that can. Oh, crap. Is it that? Try it. No. Oh, crap. Anyway, let me let you interview him.
Okay, no problem. We can get this. We can get this going.
Okay.
All right, wonderful. So just say your name and which group you're with.
My name is Edney Sherman. I am a participant with Kingdom Culture New Generation Junkanoo Group.
Wonderful, wonderful. So how did you guys feel that y'all did this evening, and what exactly you guys plan to bring on January 9th? You could give us a sneak peek without exposing too much, but give us a little taste of what the Grandmama community can expect from you guys.
Well, first of all, this morning, New Year's morning, it was a very enjoyable outing. It's good to see Junkanoo being revived in West Grand Bahama.
Yes.
And Kingdom Culture was happy and proud to be a part of it. And we're just hoping that this would lead to bigger and better things in years to come. As far as the parade on the 10th of January,
9th.
the 9th of
Yes.
January, okay, so I was going to miss the parade apparently. Kingdom Culture, New Generation has been working steadily to ensure that we have a top-notch music section,
Right.
performances, It's coming on very, very well. And the costuming, it always leaves us with a little challenge for the mere fact that without a Junkanoo shack, it's difficult
Oh,
to
right,
prepare
right,
costumes
right.
ahead of time. So most of the heavy work that we have to do it very, very close to the parade time because we don't have places to keep them. So that's a challenge for us, but nonetheless, we still intend to make an impression upon the spectators who should come out or who should watch us on television. And we should be depicting one of the greatest powers on earth, and that's love.
Yes.
And so Kingdom Culture will give you a very good rendition of, of love. And I think when you see us, many of you may just fall in love.
Okay, I like
So,
that. I
sorry,
like
I
that a
could-
little bit.
yeah.
So, you guys currently do not have a corporate sponsor, but you're looking for one. So let them know who they can reach out to. This your time, this free marketing, free publicity. It's always good.
I have been at this for so long, and sometimes you want to give up, but because of the culture,
Yes.
you do whatever it takes to get a group on the road. But Kingdom Culture has been established from 2008 thereabout, and to date we have yet to receive a major corporate sponsor.
Wow.
The most we've ever received would have been the sponsors which every group gets, like maybe $3,000,
Right.
and that's about it. And when a parade is costing you up to $60,000-$70,000, it's very difficult to amass the kind of finances necessary to
Right.
put on the parade that people would expect. But there's very little that has been injected into the culture, and when it has been injected, it goes to only a few groups really benefit from it.
Right.
And I guess because Kingdom Culture is one of the newer groups and one of the smaller groups, a lot of younger persons, very few working class people. That may be one of the reasons why, but we still like what we're doing, and we will continuously work towards what we're doing. And we welcome any serious person or business that would like to be a part of a positive young group of individuals. That Kingdom Culture New Generation will be more than happy to take you on as a sponsor and provide for you whatever you would want along the lines of entertainment, Junkanoo, craft, and culture, to the best of our ability. So our doors are open, and we could be reached by Kingdom Culture. I think it's Kingdom Culture Junkanoo.com. I do think that's what it is. But other than that, Edney Sherman or Antonesio Curry could be reached with anyone who has any interest in assisting us in any which way.
Love that. Do you have any questions for him, Jason?
So, Sherman, how do you feel? I don't know if Yams asked already. This time and rushing down here.
Scheduling.
I mean,
This morning rush. How
this-
do you feel about this?
It's very positive, and it has some sentimental values, especially the older persons. One of the setbacks with it is the distance you have to drive, an hour that you have to drive.
Yeah.
But I mean, it'll just be a matter of us getting used to doing it all over again because we did it before and it worked well. And so I think it's worth a try. And I think tonight was, from what I could see, was a success. The Junkanoo groups were very much engaged, and the fans or the spectators seem to have enjoyed the spectacle. So as far as I'm concerned, it was a success.
Yes, I definitely feel it. So if they decide to bring it back to 3 in the morning, Junkanoo, the group would definitely support it.
Well, I could speak personally, and it's one thing I would support Junkanoo no matter when it is. I have nothing against morning Junkanoo, and I do believe I can't speak for Kingdom Culture because I no longer lead that group.
Okay.
But I'm very much associated with them. But from what I understand, they're very flexible, and they like the culture. And I do believe that there will be no problem with Junkanoo being returned to the pre-dawn hours.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Sherman, for taking the time to come out and talk to us.
Indeed, it was a pleasure.
Thanks, Sherman.
Guys
Always
did
make people
great
have
out
their
there.
best and come back.
That'd be a pleasant surprise, but we'll see what happens in the not too distant future.
All right, enjoy the new year.
Okay, thank you all.
No
Bye.
problem. You get that off, yeah. All right, you too.
Thanks, Ed. appreciate it.
Bust right up. Praise him. Yes, no.
So we are back, and on the road right now we have the Rockers pulling up. But before we get into the Rockers, we got Mr. TJ with us, and from the Swingers.
Yay! Mr. DJ.
Hey, Mr. DJ, you know how to go. You know how to go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for having me.
Definitely, definitely. So let us know a little bit about your group and what you guys are planning to bring on January 9th, because we know today is just a taste, just a little exhibition. So let us know what exactly y'all have in store without telling us too much, of course.
Well, it's good to be back out West End. The Swingers group, we are anticipating to bring the energy. We anticipate to bring the fire. We anticipating to bring the most live entertainment to Pineyard on the 9th of January. I can't express how much this is gonna be so much of a junk. I think people normally rush to go to Nassau. I think Nassau people should rush to come to Freeport because Freeport is going to be a hype venue come January 9th on the Pineyard. The Swing is going to bring the energy. The Swing is definitely going to bring out the music, the choreograph, the colors. You're going to see what Jonquil really about. All the pacing and all the decoration. Trust me, it's going to be a movie. And a movie that Mama want to come out. I mean, normally the empty bleachers back then in the day.
Right.
You're gonna want to have a seat. You want to have a seat because if you miss it, you're gonna diss it.
All right.
I love that.
I loving this energy and everything. So tell me something. How you feel about this treat this morning rush now? Tell me what was your take on it?
Let's boost up the momentum for each group, like to see what we need to pick up, where we lacking,
Right.
and just go back in the shack and regroup and try to get things done for the January 9th parade. But this is I'm shocked because out here I couldn't even find a parking space. Like we ride around like about 5 times before we found a parking, and to see the crowd and to see the people that's on the sidewalk, and it boosts the economy for West End.
Right.
My only thing I wish to see more tourists in the West End area to be out and just experience what Jonquil, the culture of Jonquil is about.
Right.
But other than that, I love it.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. So can you tell us anything in terms of the growth of your group, in terms of the age difference, in terms of the youth and different things when it comes to that, in terms of Jonquil? How has it developed over time, especially for the Swingers?
The group itself, I've been in the group for the Swingers for 4 years. 4 years. I'm in charge of marketing and the PR in the group. And every day we get someone new want to join the group. Every day. And I don't think it's just the Swingers. I think it's the groups entirely. Like, people want to be involved in Jonquil. The Jonquil is becoming alive again. Like, and that's what I love about our culture. Like, we're bringing it back. We're bringing the culture back to the farmers, and we want to be involved. Like, people want to be involved. So, yeah, I love that people trying to be involved and be a part of the groups now again.
I love that. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks, DJ.
Wishing you guys all the best on January 9th.
January 9th. Well, we can have, I wish that we have you all two on the line.
Nah, see, you can't one of us broadcast and one of us rush.
On the 9th, I want you all to decide who your favorite will be from now. So
Okay.
I'll come back to you all with that, but you all got to decide.
We can let you know.
All right, good. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Thanks.
All right, so now right there on the road right now, right there in the cheerleading outfits. I love the theme. I'm loving the theme that's on display right now on the road. And which group is this?
This is Rockers on the road right now. Rockers come to put us in our place, show them that they are the best. Rockers say they can show us what they can do to everybody else on January 9th. So
I love it.
Come and play.
Okay, so we're going to swing it over to there so you guys can watch and see the 4th group coming out of the gates. Remember that they are going to do another lap. So if you're watching from home or thinking about making your way down here, you still have time to see the very top. After this group goes, they're going to start at group 1. You're able to see the 2nd lap in its entirety. So make sure you're driving safely. Buckle up. Make sure you have a designated driver. If you already done it, enjoy the new year a bit too much. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But make sure you're always driving with safety and cautions. make your way down here and make your way down here. Park safely and make sure you come and support this Pineyard, the People's Rush here in West End on January 1st. Let's pay attention to what's going on with the rockers as they come down right now. Bum, bum, bum.
Jukin. It was jukin.
Yes, definitely. So that is the last group in the first lap of this. The People's Rush, part of the Pineyard Rush, brought to you by the Ministry of Youth, Arts and Culture, the Grandma Majanganu Committee, everybody involved, doing a great job out here tonight. Which groups, like, so we can say which one, this wasn't a competition.
No, it wasn't.
No, it's just something for this community, a real we call it, everybody been saying the same thing, a boost to the economy, something different to do here in Grand Bahama, something circling around Junkanoo culture, and something really, really good for West End. It's very, gotta say, rehistoric, because it's not the first time, but they did it for not a long time, 10, 15 years ago. So as we start to wrap this up, I think we both agree that that last group in terms of music really,
They was locked. They was
Yeah.
locked in. They was locked in. They was locked in. I ain't gonna lie. Rockers, they show up today. I mean,
Yeah.
it is like you said. It isn't a
competition tonight.
Just exposition and exhibition, and it's a prelude
Right.
to what's going to happen January night. And if this is, listen, I know this place can be lit. This island can be crazy January night because the showing tonight, what they did tonight. Listen, I know I can be out there, but all my clothes on, ready
Definitely.
to go. Tonight was this morning was definitely a success.
Yes.
And Swingers started it off, and then we went into the classic. Swingers. Then it was the Kingdom Culture New Generation.
Yes.
Then classic
Dancers
dancers
and
now
last.
rockers.
Right.
And each group came up and show us what they got, and like TJ said, now they know what to go back. And if
Right.
they need to tweak some things. They need
Yes.
to fix some stuff because when they come out on January night, they ain't playing.
Definitely.
Everybody
They were able to see each other tonight, see
Right.
how each other is
how they
preparing
measure
in
up.
terms of
measuring.
themes and dancing and sound and everything like that. But like we were saying, it definitely sounded like the last group had a really good mesh. Like even like as you were watching it, as it got down towards the end, you were still able to hear the brass clearly, the bells, the whistles, the bass, everything was able to be heard.
They was locked in.
Yeah, You can really tell that they've been practicing.
They was
Like it ain't just, you know.
and guess what? That's one of the advantages of coming out last too.
Right, right.
You know, they already size up everybody. They say, okay,
Correct.
we know what we need to do, know what we need not to do.
Right.
So some of the
The order.
Right.
Yes, the order number is important.
So definitely, you don't ever want to come out last because the crowd starts to die down.
Right.
And you don't want to come out first. You always want to come out in the middle. But because we only had 4 groups tonight, coming out last didn't matter, and that worked to the advantage of
The last
rockers.
group. Right.
But like you said, it wasn't a competition.
No, no.
But it warmed them up and it gave them a prelude. They're able to see what other groups have to offer.
Right.
So
The reigning champs Platinum Nights, they did not come out tonight,
yeah.
but they definitely can be there on January 9th.
They're here watching tonight.
Of course, of
They're here
course.
watching tonight, and they watching
It would be
online or they out
ridiculous
here.
if they didn't.
That's right.
So they definitely are watching, preparing, knowing what they need to do as well. So I'm looking forward to a very good, fierce competition. Nothing is more fun than watching Bahamians argue about Junkanoo.
if you don't argue with Ian Junkanoo,
It's football, politics, Junkanoo with us, with Grand Bahamians. That's it. That's all. We'll argue with sun up, sun down. So this has been our broadcast so far, and this is us getting ready to wrap this up.
So guys, listen. This ain't the end of the show, but
No,
this is the end
no.
of our broadcast.
Yes.
That was just the first lap. So the second lap will be more intense. They got more energy. They know what they need to fix. And
Yes.
the vendors are still out there. The crowd is still out there. The crowd
Persons are still coming out.
People still coming out. So guys, you come and watch the sunrise. Bring the sun up with Junkanoo. How better you do?
Definitely. Right here in West End. Support all of these amazing West End businesses. Support this amazing culture, which called Bahamian culture. And make sure you come on out, get your tickets for the Pineyard Rush. Those tickets are available at the Regency Center East, across from RBC, buying downtown Freeport. Tickets as low as $10 with the Showtime tickets for $40 as well. So make sure you guys get your tickets. Support Bahamian culture. Who you pulling for?
Yeah.
You gotta pick a side and stay there.
Pick a side.
Pick a side
I
and
switch
stay
with
there.
everybody.
Right. This one who's saying like he with this one, that one. My cousin, my auntie, my uncle. No. Pick a side and stay there.
But I know it can be something to look forward to. It can be there's something to look forward to. Guys, you got enough time to get your hair did, you get your outfit, get your tickets for the event, put a little couple of dollars in the pocket so you can support the vendors.
Pay your rent.
Listen. Come out there because you don't hear about it. Be out there so you can talk about it.
Right, definitely. So make sure you're subscribing to the Superior Talk YouTube channel. Let's Talk with Jason Dawes is on Tuesdays.
Islanders with Miss Yams
is on Thursdays. So make sure you guys are subscribing. I had a good time. You had fun?
I definitely had a great time.
But I go into my bed.
Yeah.
This is fun, but I gotta run.
See you all later, man.
Later. This was great. Good night, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year again.